Alright everybody, I wanted to make a quick little informative video, not something I typically do on this channel, just usually nice cute little updates, but today what I'd like to show everybody is how to syringe feed a kitten. It's something that we come across quite often, especially when you have little runts, like Grizzly here. See, all the other kittens have been eating just fine. Grizzly, however, just refused to put on weight. So when that happens, oftentimes you have to resort to KMR. Now KMR is kitten milk replacement. It usually comes powdered. You mix it with hot water. Very, very easy to do. The measurements are all handled for you just fine. And then you want to use, and this is very important when you're actually feeding the kittens, a 1 milliliter syringe. If you get one that's any bigger, the problem is that the milk comes out far too quickly and it ends up just sort of filling their mouth and spilling out, making a mess, and not getting any milk into the kitten's mouth where it belongs and needs to go. So I wanted to show everybody generally at least how feeding kittens with a syringe works. Now, it's different for every kitten. Every kitten's going to want different things. Some of them are just going to be out and out, like against the whole process. And some are going to nearly choke themselves on the syringe. They want the milk so badly. Now, Grizzly here, who I've been feeding a lot, has sort of learned to deal with the process, which is kind of the best case scenario. I want to show you all how to go about doing this. This might look like the kitten isn't enjoying it, and you know what? He might not be, but at the end of the day, ounces have to go on. The kitten's got to grow. Because as he gets smaller, as he stays the same size, and all the other kittens get bigger, him competing with his siblings for milk with mom is going to become even more impossible. Now, if mom isn't in the picture, obviously, you've got to be feeding the kittens pretty frequently, and I think the KMR guidelines says about 3 milliliters for every 4 ounces. So right now he's 11 ounces. Yes, you are, Grizzly. And that would mean roughly taking in about 9 a day. Now, he still does get some from mom, so I've been giving him about 7, and he is putting on weight nicely. So let's do this. Now, when you're feeding a kitten milk replacement, it's best to make them think that they are as in charge as possible. Obviously, they're not, but you want them to sort of put their mouth where it should go. So start nice and slow, let them know that the syringe is coming, and then just get it nice and close to the mouth, and let the kitten decide where it goes on the mouth. So I'm going to start up front, and see, I'm going to let go of his head a little bit, and now he wants it on the side. And very slowly, and I found that the absolute best way to do this is to keep pressure on the syringe at all times, but keep it minimal. So as slow a stream as you can make it, just do it that way. Oh, see, now he's choking himself. Okay, Grizzly, come on, don't be an idiot for the camera. There we go. And just like that, we have 1 syringe kicked, which means that he has met his nutritional guide for 1/7 of what he needs. Now, I already fed him a couple before the video started, just so I wouldn't want to have to film all of them. Now, I want to show you though an example of what some cats are like. So like I said, Grizzly's kind of a good cat when it comes to this. He's gotten much better. Now, there are other cats like this, Teddy here, who is essentially impossible to syringe feed, and I will show you exactly what I mean. You get to learn how different these kittens are. Teddy is a little rambunctious sucker, and as soon as this thing goes in the mouth, she is just going to start fighting me. See? She's already pulling away. Before long, she's going to start trying to claw my hand. Yeah, so she's just not on board. If that's the case, unfortunately, you have to get a little bit tougher, which I'm not going to do in this video because it's not really what this is all about, but I can do it later. Now, there are some, I think... Oh, now they're stepping on my computer and making noises. Good job, Polar. You did it. You made the computer make noises. Okay. So there are others. Okay, I think, yeah, here we go. So this is a different example of how cats can handle syringes. 1 second. See, I don't even have to do a damn thing with this one. They just want the milk. Now that, if you can get it, is great. Obviously, you don't have to handle them at all. What this means, by the way, syringe feeding a cat, not only are you guaranteeing nutritional benefit, but you're also guaranteeing that they're going to really like people. At this age, they're only a couple weeks old right now, but if they, come to sort of trust you as a food source, you are setting them up to be really, really great pets that are going to just find a lot of love with their family members. Yeah, that's right. You want more. Wrestling it away. So yeah, that was it. Just wanted to make a short little instructional video because I've never done that before. And the kittens are still continuing to grow and everything's going well. But as far as syringe feeding goes, just remember, try to let the cat have as much control as it think it can have when you're doing this type of thing. They just want to be in charge, even though they're tiny little and have no idea what they're doing. So yeah, that's about it, guys. Can we all say goodbye to the camera? Goodbye, 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 bye, 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 bye.